During the 2016 elections, there were a lot of talk about Putin. You may even recall Hillary Clinton during a debate with Donald Trump saying this.
The Russian government has engaged in espionage against Americans. They have hacked American websites, American accounts of private people, of institutions. Then they have given that information to WikiLeaks for the purpose of putting it on the internet. This has come from the highest levels of the Russian government, clearly from Putin himself, in an effort, as 17 of our intelligence agencies have confirmed, to influence our election. We've never had a foreign government trying to interfere in our election. We have 17 intelligence agencies, civilian and military, who have all concluded that these espionage attacks, these cyber attacks, come from the highest levels of the Kremlin, and they are designed to influence our election. I find that deeply disturbing, and I think it's
time. She has no idea whether it's Russia, China, or anybody else.
I am not quoting myself.
No idea.
I am quoting
Hillary, you have no idea.
17 do you doubt 17
our
military and
no
civilian agencies? Well,
yeah,
he'd rather believe Vladimir Putin than the military and civilian intelligence professionals who are sworn to protect us. I find that just absolutely
She doesn't like Putin because Putin has outsmarted her at every step of the way. Excuse me. Putin has outsmarted her in Syria. He's outsmarted her every step of the way.
Right after Hillary said that, USA Today posted an article entitled, "Yes, 17 intelligence agencies really did say Russia was behind hacking." On October 19th, Politifact confirmed the USA Today article and Hillary Clinton's statements, saying they were true, and said it was based on a statement released by Homeland Security and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. The statement read that the U.S. intelligence community is confident that the Russian government directed the recent compromises of email. Confident. Confident. H.A. Goodman talks about this a lot. Confident.
What happens to our nation when investigations are being conducted based on intelligence that's not certain, highly confident?
Not positive. No evidence, but confident. Politifact concluded that 17 agencies had indeed agreed on this because the U.S. intelligence community is made up of 17 agencies. However, the 17 agencies had not independently made the assessment, as many believed. Politifact mentioned this in the story, but still the statement was correct. Well, the New York Times has issued a retraction. That's right, a retraction to an article published on Monday, which originally stated that all 17 agencies or intelligence organizations had agreed that Russia orchestrated the hacking. Here's a part of the retraction. The assessment was made by 4 intelligence agencies: the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the Central Intelligence Agency, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and the National Security Agency. The assessment was not approved by 17 organizations in the American intelligence community. So here's the truth. 17 agencies did not come to any type of assessment that the Russians hacked the elections. In fact, only 4 of them believe were confident, not 17. This is a big difference between 4 and 17. It's like the difference between winning the Electoral College and going in the woods. It's like the difference between talking about Mika Brzezinski's facelift and talking about uplifting poor people out of poverty. Big difference. World of difference, actually. The truth is so obvious that they don't want to accept it because it doesn't fit their agenda. Yes, there is hacking in America. There's election rigging in America. There's election fraud in America. It's in the form of cross-check. It's in the form of closed polling places. It's in the form of gerrymandering. It's in the form of forced ID laws on the most poor of poor citizens in our country. Yes, but they don't want to investigate that. And they don't want to stop it in the primary level in the Democratic Party. They don't want to stop the Republicans from stopping folks from voting in their primaries either, or in the general. We are where we are because we have a media that goes along with it. Hopefully, finally, this Russia story can go away and we can get down to the business of real news and get down to the business of making our elections truly free elections and stop with the propaganda. Subscribe to this channel for more of this content. 17 agencies did not make an assessment, and of the 4 that did, they're not sure. I'm Tim Black for TBTV.